Hello, this is Don Hall. This is at Don Hall Works YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to have fun doing raku in a microwave oven. What I have in front of me here is some things here that I've already fired in my new microwave oven. Here's what it looks like here. You put your pieces in here, close it up, put it in the microwave for about 10 minutes, and then reduce it in a normal way you would do raku. These have already been fired, and as you can see, you can get a nice copper luster on them. These are whistles. And what I'm decorating here is something to look like this. So like a keychain, and it has underglaze painted on the heart and then clear crackle on top of there. The clear crackle is a glaze that I mix up. It's 80% nepheline cyanide and 20% Gersley borate, or is it the other way around? I can't remember. Anyway, it's a very simple raku glaze, and this glaze is the exact same glaze with some copper added that makes this sort of a luster. It's got 3% black copper oxide added, 3% red copper oxide added, and 3% tin, and it makes a nice little copper matte or shiny copper glaze. So I'm going to finish up decorating these with underglaze. What I'm doing is I'm painting on some of that copper glaze here, and I said it wrong. It's 20% nepheline cyanide and 80% Gersley borate. Now I'm only going to paint it on the top and the sides because I'm going to lay it down in the kiln like this, and I don't want the glaze on the bottom to get stuck. And then when I reduce it, I'll stand it up on end like that. Alright, so I'm going to give this a couple of good coats of this homemade copper glaze here. Then I'm going to paint clear on all these other ones that I made. This one has got clear on it, and it's going to be black here, and it'll be clear, it'll be white crackle on the part that's painted. These will be all white with a little bit of red or yellow coloring. I'm cleaning off a little bit of this drip that went on the bottom because I really want to make sure that that bottom is not going to stick to anything in the kiln. I'll give it a little bit more. I think this copper luster glaze can be applied a little bit thick. What I'm making with these is I'm going to make them into bolo ties. Hopefully I'll put a little contraption on the back that strings to go through, and that's what these are going to be eventually. And give it a little bit of clear underglaze, and we're ready to fire. Here's my setup on my patio. The microwave, and it has, I put a little bit of support under the bottom of it, some firing furniture. And here is the kiln itself, the two parts of it. It's less than 2 inches high, so all your work has to be around 1.5 inches, and it has to be fit in about a 4-inch circle. So this part fits on top of the work like this. It's put in the microwave, get to temperature, and then it's put into my reduction chamber over here. So I'm going to put this in now and put the microwave on to 10 minutes. 10 minutes and start. I'm going to look and see now if it got hot. It's hot, but it's not finished yet. I checked it at 8 minutes and it wasn't done, so I added 4 more minutes. The pieces have reached temp, and I'm putting them in what's called a reduction chamber. It's called reduction chamber because it has a fire in it and it reduces the amount of oxygen. However, these are just clear crackle glaze on it. It doesn't need to be reduced. It just needs to be put into a smoky fire. It's been about 20 minutes, and I'm going to open the can now to see what the results are. Here they are, cleaned up. I'm going to fire these two now. Now I'm going to fire the two whistles with the copper glaze on them. The whistles cooked for about 15 minutes. The last piece I fired was another whistle with copper on it. It went into the chamber that had a good fire going in it, and it reduced the oxygen, which caused the copper to shine. Here's what I fired today. I found that it took about 15 minutes to get my Raku to temp. It may take longer or shorter depending on what kind of microwave you have. I hope you enjoyed this video at Don Hall Works YouTube, and I have a whole lot other videos on my channel. I have over 100 videos, and there's lots of fun projects in there you can do.